Welcome back, my friends, to the Psychic Next Door. I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to tune in, as well as for your overwhelming support for liking, subscribing, and even commenting on my videos. I am truly grateful for you. My goal today and always is to provide you clarity and peace through these spirit-driven messages. Remember, these are just general readings, not one-to-one, so if it doesn't resonate, just leave it behind. All right, this reading was created for our beautiful Taurus friends for the month of September. However, it is a timeless reading and can resonate at any given period. Now, as we shuffle the cards, let's dive into a bit of the astrology that could better help guide you throughout the month and the remainder of this year. I don't know about you all, but Mercury retrograde last month was a very rocky period, so I am so glad we are moving away from that energy. The great thing about the remainder of this year is we're going to be focused on purging any toxic relationships, ideas, negative patterns, and bad habits that have been consuming us throughout the year. As Uranus goes retrograde into Taurus at the beginning of this month, a new chapter is emerging that many of us are yearning for. Also at the beginning of this month, Pluto also enters Capricorn for the final time. This is also signaling the closing of a long chapter and opening the doors to a fresh start. Now that summer is coming to a close, this is an excellent time to develop some healthy and positive routines and going after our goals. Overall, my friends, in the world of astrology, for the remainder of this year, the key message for you all is a fresh start is on its way, and you have the ability to take these last few months of this year and change the trajectory of your life. Boom! What card comes out? Leave the past behind. It's time to let it go, my friends. Let go what no longer serves you. And Spirit is sharing with me, whether it be a person, a habit, a situation, perhaps shifting to a new employer, a new department, all that is coming into play. All right? We've got take a breather, leave the past behind, and forgive. I have to tell you, they want to highlight this card before we kind of dive into the reading. Spirit is showing me the words, if you forgive, you don't have to forget. Okay? You don't have to forget what you've been through, okay? You can keep it as a reminder. This is really deep, really quickly. You can keep this as a reminder of what you've been through, but if you choose to forgive and move on, okay? Take what you've learned with you into the new. Spirit is sharing, avoiding the repetition of past mistakes is the key player, okay, to the new life that you are wanting, or the fresh start you're wanting in this particular area of your life. Spirit wanted me to draw one card from this deck, so I wanted to throw that out there. Luck is on your side. It absolutely is. I can feel it. Okay, I can feel things shifting and changing for you. We're going to start here, okay? But Spirit wants you to take a beat. Take a beat. Reflect on what's happened this year, okay? And this is also going to serve you moving forward. Take some time, all right? And do some self-reflection and some meditation. Think about the things that haven't gone so great. Think about the things that you've handled well, that you're proud of yourself for, okay? Because there's always a combination of those feelings from experiences that we've had. And the bottom line is learn from them. And I know that's a general message. I know that's a simple message. But Spirit is sharing that with you guys because more often than not, we don't learn from our mistakes, okay? We don't leave it in the past. We don't move on. We kind of carry it with us. And when you carry it with yourself, you can't really get to where you're going, okay? When you haven't kind of closed the door on that life lesson and moved on, there it is. then you can't really get to the next phase of what you're meant to get to. All right. So we're going to put these in the order in which Spirit wants to discuss. This is kind of the overall energy and feeling of what we've been going through right now. Now, I want to tell you something real quick because Spirit wants me to point it out. This is 5 of Pentacles and this is 5 of Swords. As I look up, 555 was the video time on this part of the reading. So take a look at what 55 and 555 mean. The message that directly corresponds to you and your life at this time and what's coming next. There's a message in that angel number for you. Okay. Finally, you've had the key to unlock your new future. Okay, all along. It's been there. We just have to be in the right frame of mind, in the right stage of our life to be able to see the key, utilize it appropriately, and walk through that door. And that's kind of what we're struggling with, all right? For some, we're having a hard time leaving the past behind, leaving the hurt and anger and pain, the frustration. For someone did you wrong. Okay, you're having a hard time getting past this. The answer has always been there, okay? You've struggled to kind of remove yourself from this particular situation. They're showing me that this could be in a relation to a job for some of you, in fact. Perhaps somebody did you dirty at the job, some underhandedness going on, some clickiness going on, just really uncomfortable energy. You can choose to move away from this energy. For some of you, you've chosen to speak up, or you will choose to speak up, whether it be to a boss, supervisor. I even see the words human resources. So some of you are going gusto and really wanting to nip this in the bud. Some of you do enjoy your job, but unfortunately the surrounding factors of it, the people have made it very difficult for you to want to remain there. You're going to try, some of you are just being very balls to the wall and really wanting to get some resolution so you can get back to enjoying what you used to do. For some of you, you're going to leave the department that you're in, the group that you work with. And for some of you, you're looking outside the company. And that's okay. There's situations and different scenarios for many of you. But the fact is you're making a move. Regardless of what move it is or what specific move you'll end up making, you're going to make the move because you're tired. You're frustrated. Okay? All right? You're not really sure how you got here or how it got to where it is, but you're here. Okay? You're not in the best place, but you remember what it felt like. I don't know if you could see that. It's like he's looking at his future self or even his past self, like he's at the top of a mountain, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, but he's up there. You're going to get up there. You're going to unlock this door, okay, when the time is right. But you have to take some steps to get here. The death card in this scenario, I would say for 90% of you, it is in relation to getting rid of what no longer serves you. Again, the astrology comes up, my beautiful Taurus friends, okay? We're leaving the toxicity in our lives. We're leaving what no longer serves us for that fresh layer and new life, all right? We're trying to get past a situation. For many of you, it's just a situation that you've gone through that you haven't been able to let go of. Something keeps lingering. Perhaps somebody keeps trying to come back into your life, relationship-based, right? You forgive them, you forget, they come back and they do it all over again. Got to get rid of this cycle, and by doing that, some drastic steps have to be taken. Okay? The death of this chapter in order to have the rebirth of this one. Okay? There is going to be, and they're highlighting this card now for me, luck on your side. So, for many of you, you feel that you don't know how or when or even what steps to take to let this go, okay? Or how to solve this problem. For some of you, they're showing me that, I don't know if it appears you're going to be talking to someone that's going to give you some good advice, like a light bulb moment will come to you. For some of you, it looks like, and I know this is vague, but it's like you're doing research on a computer, or you're looking at different options for yourself, and something's going to come through that you didn't expect, right? To turn this corner. It's because you're taking these steps. It's because you're taking action that this comes about. Luck isn't just going to show up at your door. I mean, let's face it, 99.9% of the time, you've got to make it happen. But it's coming and it's meant for you, is what I absolutely love. Spirit is showing what could be if you do this, if you work through this, right? That's the great thing about reading. Spirit doesn't tell you what to do. Spirit kind of talks about where you at, where you're at, where you've been, and what the next potential layer of your life could be if you did X, Y, Z, right? It's pretty incredible. It's kind of like a sneak peek, if you will. And for some, it also provides like a sense of motivation, like, wow, okay, I can actually not feel like I'm stuck in this. Like, I feel like there's no way out. There is actually a way out, right? And maybe just seeing this reading, maybe just seeing that there's a better life for you will help you work through all this uncomfortableness, right? And get to the next layer. A lot of hard work and preparation, okay, comes with this new chapter. You've already been through a lot. A lot of you have already had established careers, or at least have had some longevity, okay? You have skills and knowledge. You know, you have a beautiful base. You know, you've worked hard, right? And now you've just really wanted to enjoy some of the fruits of your labor, but you're not really sure how. And I know that sounds kind of crazy and may not make sense for some of you, but for some, this is going to be spot on. You're going to be like, yes, exactly. That's exactly right. I don't know what to do from here. What's next? Right? As this transformation happens from this situation over here, take a breather, take moments where you can reflect back. Oftentimes when you reflect back on a particular situation, okay, some of you will take responsibility for parts that you've played that weren't so great, okay? Spirit is showing me the phrase, it takes two to tango. And so that's in relation to a relationship, a family, a familial connection, friendships, business partnerships. It takes two to tango, right? Take ownership of what your part of the part you played. Okay? Even though for some of you, they're showing me that you really took a beating. And I don't, Spirit isn't sharing with me that it's like physical, okay? So I just want to put that out there. It's more of an internal emotional capacity type. So Spirit is showing me now an individual, and it's kind of like we're transitioning to this next phase of your life. They're showing me an individual sitting at a park. Another one doing Pilates, I think it's Pilates, yoga, working out, taking a chair, sitting at the beach, going to a park. I see some folks on a boat, some are in a canoe, jet skiing, just a lot of fun and great activities. Oftentimes when you remove yourself from the day-to-day and the mundane and you do something special like that for yourself and you take a breather, okay, so whatever special activity that you enjoy, do it. Give yourself the time, because in you removing yourself also from this current energy and situation, that luck is going to pop through. Okay? And that they're showing me the light bulb again. So perhaps there's going to be some light bulb moments. By bringing down your walls and allowing you just to do something just for you, just for fun, you're going to learn from it. And some things are going to be a little more clear. And the next stages and the next path of your life are, it's almost like the sun is coming out, is the vision that they're showing me. You can see, they're playing the clip of the song. I can see clearly now the rain is gone, okay? I can see all the obstacles in my way. Things are going to open up for you when you start to do things a little bit differently and take care of yourself. You're going to start to realize that you have a lot to give and that you have given a lot, and you're going to find more appreciation for yourself. You're going to have more good times ahead. And the end result is you'll be rid of this, and there's going to be more balance in your life. The Nine of Pentacles, it is not just financial. It is not just emotional. It is just like it's like your whole compass. It's like they're showing me a pie chart, and all pieces are divided evenly. We're over here, it's like 3/4 of the pie, or one thing, 1/4, and it's just a bit of a jumbled mess. It's just all over the place. There's no alignment and no dedication to the self like you're going to be doing over here. So a lot of beautiful things coming your way, my beautiful Taurus friends. Remember, Spirit is showing you what could happen if you make these changes. Crow, transition. Which part of your life is or maybe going through a transition? Maybe you're changing relationships, careers, or cities. Whatever it is, the crow is signaling that you are ready to make that change. This is all about that transition, death and rebirth, okay? You're ready to come out on the other side to make the change. You can do this, Taurus. I know you can. Until your next reading, we'll see you soon.